Hello, and welcome to Healthy Life with Kimmi. Well, hey guys, today we are talking about should you or should you not drink soda pop and juice and all that good stuff? Or if you should, is there an alternative to making it a little bit more healthy, right? Let's talk about it. So anyway, for those of you who are new, I am Kimmi. This is my weight loss channel, and it's just my journey. I am on a healthier weight loss journey. And as I continue to learn things, I want to share things with you all, help you make better choices, give you some things to think about, basically. So today, though, we're talking about, again, this soda pop thing. So I'm from up north, where I'm from Detroit, Michigan. So we say pop up that way. Other people say soda, so I rarely say soda. I usually still say pop, even though I've been in Georgia for a very long time. So anyway, let's talk about it. So some reasons you may want to cut down or eliminate some of this soda consumption or pop. Frankly, it has a lot of sugar in it. And the average can of pop has 45. If you look at the back of a Coca-Cola can, it's like 45 sugars. And you're only supposed to have maybe 20 per day for the average person. But that's like 2 times. So that's a lot of sugar. Even if you have artificial, some people say, well, I'll drink Coke Zero. Give me a Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, or whatever. And they drink that like crazy. If you notice people that drink diet drinks, sometimes, they drink even more than a regular Coke. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But it's something in the fake sugars, I like to call it, that it causes an even greater desire for sugar or something sweet. So you have to be cautious of that. But when you drink all these sodas, and it's nothing new, it is nothing new. Some states have even banned soda pop and tried it, like New York tried. You can't buy a large or something. It's got to be a certain size, or, they try to put warning labels on stuff. So it's not anything new, even for myself. It's just that now I'm even being more aware. And I'm not a big soda pop drinker at all. I'm more a water person naturally. Now, occasionally I do like to indulge, especially with type of meal I've had. Depending on the type of meal. If I've had a pizza, oh yeah, I want me a Coca-Cola to go with it. That's just been ingrained in me. My mom would say, oh, I need a Coke to go with that. Oh no, that meal gonna be too good today. That good Sunday dinner with your ham hocks and potatoes in it and all that. My mama would be like, we need a Coke to go with that. So it's been ingrained in me, probably in many of you, to go ahead and have that Coca-Cola, right? But anyway, it can lead to weight gain. It can lead to diabetes and other health issues, just having so much sugar in your diet. And then also carbonated drinks tend to cause that bloating. The main thing that we love about it, that fizz and stuff, it can cause you to have extra bloating and digestive issues. And you guys know I already have all of the above. I don't have the diabetes, but I do have bloating and a lot of digestive issues. So for me, I don't have a lot of pop. I just don't. And the main reason is because of the sugar. The main reason. And I have had some Cokes, and I can feel that acid was rising in my body after I have it. It's good going down, but later on, you like, give me a Tums. And I've talked about this in other videos too. But a couple other things we want to talk about. Then I'm going to give you some tips if you just got to have it. So having a lot of sodas and pops also can mess up your tooth enamel because of the sugar. It's that strong. It can break off or eat away at your tooth. And causes decay and cause cavities, which means more money because you got to go to the doctor bills and stuff with your dentist. Yeah. Everything has a cause and effect. Everything has a cause and effect in life. If I do this, what's going to happen? What's the consequence? If I do that, this will happen. Everything, even drinking too much pop, too much sugar, sweet tea, Kool-Aid, whatever you want to insert. If it has a high sugar level or a high sugar count, it can affect your diabetes numbers. It can affect that dental bill. It can affect your weight and everything else. Okay, that's just real talk. So overall, choosing water is going to be a better option. Also, the caffeine in soda pops can cause dehydration. It can disrupt your sleep. Because I know for myself, that's my thing when it comes to Coke. I will be up for 2 days straight. I'm 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, like talking to my husband. Full-blown conversation. He trying to sleep. I'm like, Jeffrey, I don't need to talk about it now. I want to talk. So, I'm all hyped up. He's like, what did you drink today? Or what did you eat? He already know if I had some chocolate, because it does the same thing. I cannot sleep if I have chocolate or Coke. So for me, it does disrupt my sleep pattern. So if that's the same for you, matter of fact, does it? Do you even drink a lot of pop? Let's talk about it. We have to. So look at your diet and be honest. Be honest. How many do you drink per week? How many do you drink per day? How many drinking per hour? You know, we doing some real soul searching on this channel here. So again, for myself, it's not my major thing, you know, when it comes to drinking pops and stuff that causes me to have a weight issue. But occasionally I like to indulge, okay? But let me give you some tips. If you just gotta have something sweet with your meal after you drink it, I mean, because some people do. Let's just be real. As I mentioned earlier, my mama be like, look, certain meals just deserve, they go together. You gotta have that good drink, right? So if you just have to have it, I came up with a few tips that may help you and things that I've actually done, even recently since I've been on my journey. Because my husband likes to have something sweet after he eats. He does. So sometimes he'll sneak in some cran grape or juice or some apple juice thinking it's the healthier choice. And I read the sugar content. I'm like, man, But if I do decide to have it, because I even put it in my points one time, a cup of juice was, I think it was like 4, or I can't remember which one it was. It was either 4 or 8 points. And I'm doing Weight Watchers. So that was a nice chunk just to be drinking something. I could eat a whole meal for that. But anyway, I wanted the juice. So what I did was I added more ice to it. This is the tips I'm going to share with you. So if you want some of the juice, go ahead and have it. Don't deprive yourself. If you deprive all the time, I can't do this, I can't do that, you're not going to stick with your plan. Whatever plan you're doing, you won't stick with it. So it'd be better to have a little bit of it. So go ahead and add your cup full of ice and then pour the juice over it. Or then pour the pop over it. That'll really reduce it, okay? Another tip is if it's super sweet, like especially like your teas and your juices. Now for me, because I don't have a strong sweet tooth when it comes to juice, I don't have to have it really sweet. You know, like they even dilute stuff for babies. I don't have to have it super sweet. I just want to get that taste. So even you might add some water to it. So you can do half water, half of the juice, especially when it comes to sweet tea. It is already so super sweet. If you gotta have it, take and have half of the tea and half water and then add your ice. Just halving it. You don't have to have the whole thing. And for me, I find that if I just get a taste of whatever it is, as I already mentioned, I don't feel as deprived. Because I'm not going to go through life and not have no sweet tea ever again. I'm not. I like sweet tea. I don't love it, but I do like it and I do enjoy it. So am I going to swear off sweet tea forever? I'm not. But can I choose to have half of it? Yes. Another thing is to get your drink or your juice or whatever it is, have it in a cute glass, a smaller size glass, and that way you can feel the experience with your friends. You know, I just think sometimes appearance is everything. Like eating on the right size plate, like a little square plate, makes you feel good. If you drink your juice or whatever in a nice glass, again, not just the old paper cup, and enjoy the juice. Enjoy it. Become one with the juice, okay? Enjoy the experience of having that juice. So I like to drink out of a glass. Now I do. So sometimes I don't mind eating on paper plates. I don't, but I have a whole video coming about that too. But when it comes to my drinking and stuff, I really like to, I prefer to drink out of a glass versus a cup. I do. I drink my water out of my pink cup. But normally, like my smoothies and stuff, I prefer to have a glass. I don't know. It's just something for me. But a couple more tips for you is buy those little powder thingies. And they have sugar in them too. But like if you're going to a restaurant, instead of ordering the unlimited refills on your Coca-Cola, take those little powder packs. Have one. Put the ice in it, you know, and kind of make it stretch throughout the meal. Again, I told you guys I'm getting into it. I did a whole video on eating too fast, but the same thing with drinking. When they bringing out those free drinks and you be like, give me another one. Give me another Coke. Give me another Sprite, right? Give me another refill. Is it free refills? You know, all of that goes together. So when you're at a restaurant, take those little powder packs with you. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. Again, watch those fake sugars. You know, you may want to just have a real one. And for myself, that was my last little tip for you. And we kind of already talked about it. But I'd rather have a little bit of the real thing than nothing at all. So if I do want a Coke, I might split the can with somebody. And some people say, well, I don't want to split that. I want my own can. And that's okay. They may not be the person to split with you. But there may be also someone else at the same function or gathering who also doesn't want the whole thing, but they just want a little taste of it. So that's something else to think about. Don't drink the whole thing. Just try half of it. I think you'll feel better health-wise. You'll feel better mentally because you made a good choice. So again, should you have soda, juice, Coke, pop, lemonade, Sprite, all that kind of stuff? Totally up to you. Everybody get the right to choose. But for me, I think if I'm going to have it, I try to make a better choice. And that may sometimes mean diluting it. It also may mean having half of it. It also may mean adding extra ice to it. Okay? So anyway, until next time, this is Healthy Life with Kimmi.